Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Okay, they've just knocked over. I'm not going to use them straight away. Okay, so what does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to know? That these are not going to resonate with everybody, okay? So take what resonates, leave the rest, and if it's not your reading, it's not your reading. Right, so we've got farm, land, acres of land, barn, rural area, forestry. Okay, and because I've knocked these cards over, there's something linking to a funeral home, alright? And then behind, look, concern, and we've got theft, you see, dolls. So this is linking to Freemasons, alright, linking to a funeral home, linking to farmland, okay, linking to acres of land, linking to like a barn, okay, maybe barn owls, okay, rural area, forestry, somebody wanted to buy a plot of land, okay, somebody who wants to buy a plot of land, okay, they are in hiding, trying to avoid pending charges for what they've done to you. So somebody could be hiding, somebody could be going in hiding. Farmland or plot of land or acres or barn or rural area, forestry. Somebody's hiding. They did not expect to see you get up after that last attack. The hitman who was paid is now helping. Is helping the detective now. So a hitman could have been paid to cover up a theft and to bring about death because they're linking to somebody who works within funeral home. Alright? Linking to plot of land. Somebody's gone into hiding. They're trying to hide. They're trying to stash out. Could be hiding underground. Could be hiding underground. Could be trying to hide at a Masonic lodge. Or they could actually, to be hiding from law because they're linking to a funeral home and it's linking to like Freemasons. Like, get in this coffin here. We'll hide you in the coffin, alright? And you'll know if it's us, alright? Because we'll give you a certain a certain knock. Alright, so somebody who's trying to hide from the law, pending charges, who's linking to a hitman, okay, who's linking to theft, okay, something to do with farmland, acres of land, barn, rural area, linking to these corrupt Freemasons. Somebody is hiding inside of a coffin. You'd never suspect him to hide in a coffin, would you? Alright, but they've got a certain type of knock. Alright, I'll let you know when the coast is clear. Alright, a certain type of knock. Okay. Oh my God, somebody's hiding in a bloody coffin. Wow, we've got 12th house, subconscious mind, intuition, instincts, dream, how we sleep and rest, okay? So they're trying to affect like intuition, alright? Subconscious mind. Somebody's hiding inside of a coffin, inside of a funeral home, trying to cover up a theft. I swear, man, someone's hiding inside of a fucking coffin. Oh, we've got this man here. We've got this man here. And a mature man in reverse. Okay. And then we got lovers. And then we got despair. And we got fake, false, fraud, not hiring. So they don't want to lose. Someone could have tried to get in Freemasons, okay? They've been fake, they've been false, and they're trying to avoid going to prison. And with thoughts in here, they're like, oh, no one's ever gonna. suspect me being hiding inside of this coffin, are they? Because someone's hiding inside of a coffin. Someone's hiding inside of a bloody coffin, darling. Fake, false, fraud. To avoid getting locked up for this theft, right? Hitman, who was paid, is helping the detective now. Alright, they are hiding, trying to avoid pending charges for what they have done. And straight above that is this coffin, darling. Someone's hiding inside of a bloody coffin. They've been fake, false, fraudulent phonies, thoughts in reverse. They're thinking no one's ever going to think that I'm hiding inside of here. But we've got 12 hours of conscious mind, intuition. Alright, no one's going to think we're in here. Instincts. Alright, no one's intuitive enough. Dream, how we sleep, rest and soul. So they've done something surrounding like sleep cycle. Alright, somebody's hiding inside of a fucking coffin, I'm telling you. Don't have to be this man, it could be this mature man in reverse who's mentally retarded. Alright, we've got lovers and not hiring, despair. Could be like, oh, they've not come home tonight. Alright, maybe they could be asking a partner, where is he? Where is he? And they're like, I don't know where he is, he didn't come home last night. But someone's hiding in a fucking coffin. Oh my lord. Surrounding a life insurance policy they can't cash in on, exposed and scared. Linking to forged legal documents and changed medical records, alright? Used your ID overseas to open a bank account in your name, or this masculine or feminine. And they're trying to stop this masculine or feminine from working as a form of control. Paid neighbours to watch you report back. And they could have all been grassing on each other to get a lesser sentence. So someone's gone in hiding. But for me to put this, they are in hiding to avoid pending charges. Then there's mature man in reverse, and then there's coffin, and it's linking to Freemasons, and they're trying to cover up this theft with this main male. And then their lover's just like, oh, I don't know where he is. He didn't come back last night. I just don't know. Because some of these Freemasons, they don't want to lose their job. They'll be on the news for what they did to you. Documents found. Found a gun which was meant to kill you. Fingerprints. So this is someone who's been passing a gun around, alright? But then they got on to a hitman. And a hitman who was paid is now helping the detective now. And somebody's hiding in this bloody coffin. Paid to have you stalked, organised crime. So it's linking to organised gang stalking. Linking to ritualistic abuse, cult ties, covert ties, dark witches, dark warlocks. A deal with the devil never lasts. He's reaching for them, the grim raper. So basically, they know they're knocking, you know, oh, Jesus Christ, someone's hiding in a bloody coffin. They are sick from black magic backfiring onto them. They was doing binding spells, alright, soul ties, incubi or incubus, succubus, Jezebel, lied on your name for fun. Alright. Did believe you were gifted by God, and now they know you are. Feeling sad, course, darling, because you are in the fucking coffin. No, wet my cards, dolls. This is what happens when you This is what happens when you make a bro and you don't. Ruined them. But they're going to be on the news for what they've done. I've just flicked water in my eye. I flicked water in my eye. Oh my god, this really is making me flat because I've really got a strong feeling that someone's hiding in a coffin in a funeral home. Alright. Surrounding a life insurance policy. No way. No way. Alright, so they've got involved in a life insurance policy because they're linking to a corrupt funeral home, alright? Linking to these fucking low vibrational masons, alright? And they can't cash in on this life insurance policy and was trying to cover up this theft, passing a gun around, paid to have gang stalking, alright? And they're trying to affect masculine or feminine's health, alright? Trying to stop them working, used ID overseas so they've been shifting fucking money around, linking to forged documents and changed medical records, farmland, acres of land, barn, rural area, and someone's hiding. They will lose their homes, jobs, cars, for what they've done. They're going to lose it all. Of course they are. They're going to lose everything. Hiding a gun. It was meant to kill, and then it got found. Somebody's in a bloody coffin. So there could be They're like, it's not funny, right? But they've actually got hold of a coffin, all right. What was meant to put this masculine or feminine in, the one who they've done a life insurance policy on, and now because it's getting exposed and stuff like that, all right, they don't want to lose the riches or what have you. They are linking. They are all linking together, joining the dots, solving cold cases. Could be because they've already got. Oh my Lord. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, and they will be on the news for what they did. Can you imagine that? Man trying to get away with all these crimes and insurance policy, and then he was trying to hide from the law, and he was found in a funeral home, laying in a coffin, trying to get away from undercovers. So that could be on the news. They're so fake and false, alright? Because I don't want to go down and they're thinking no one's ever going to think about that. No one's ever going to use their intuition, alright? And they're hiding a life insurance policy inside of the herb that got pulled from fallen angel death. Oh my Lord, I'm stressing on that, I'm stressing on that, I'm stressing on that. So it could be with this history. One of them like old-fashioned funeral homes, you know what I mean? What they've owned and had control over for that long. 1133. Oh, in danger of discovery. So they're in danger of discovery. So they've jumped into a fucking coffin dolls in a corrupt funeral home. They've got to take advice, friendship. Yeah, the friend. Alright, got to avoid these conflicts and what have you. You go hiding there. No one's ever going to suspect you hiding in a funeral home in a fucking coffin, are they? Nah, the undercover coppers, they'll just go straight past because it's night time or what have you. And they'll never find you in here, darling. Wow. Partnered with a funeral home. Partnered with a funeral home. Friends, they've made friends, okay? They're in recuperation, they're trying to hide in a fucking coffin dolls. Oh my Lord, someone's going to get found in a coffin. I feel like I need to speed this reading on up, darling. Because if there is some sort of undercovers and they are looking for somebody, it's going to be a fucking success, darling. Right, okay. That's where they'd hide in, darling. It was creating so much confusion surrounding this theft, right? And obviously tried to do a life insurance policy, passing a gun around that was found and they got on a hitman, alright? It was creating a lot of conflict and turmoil, okay? With this spirit of nature, this is this plot of land and this is this rural area and this is this farmland and some people are like in some bushes, some people are in some bushes, alright? Oh my Lord, somebody's in a bloody coffin, dolls. We've got vision and diplomacy, and look at that. They could even, because they are linking to a graveyard, where they're actually going to bury someone in a graveyard, but then they're like, it's alright when you're safe to come out. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. This is creepy. This is creepy. This is creepy. Danger of loss. Honestly, they should have just been bloody honest. But they're very deceptive. Alright? They were celebrating. They were celebrating, darling. Stealing some sort of money. They was partying together. Pissing it up the wall. Persuading everybody to go against this masculine or feminine who they've stolen from. Alright, because they were seducing them all. Creating confusions. Illusions and confusions is what they've been creating, dolls, to create some sort of upheavals. But obviously, some sort of corrupt law where they've took something. Alright, there was disputing. Like, we don't think this masculine or feminine should have their own money. Yada 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 yada. So we want to create upheaval because we don't like their level of enlightenment, a lot of persuasion, moderation. This is linking to somebody who drinks a lot, alright? This is linking to somebody who's just been pissing some sort of stolen money up the wall. You look like you haven't been through anything, poker face. They have so many victims who they have abused for years and years. They're grassing each other up for a lesser sentence, so people could be grassing others up, right? And then trying to shift the blame onto them, and then don't want to admit their involvement because somebody's hiding in a bloody coffin in a funeral home, darling, and obviously linking to some sort of a graveyard. They want to end themselves after going end yourself, backfired. Illegal protection coming to an end, all being dismantled by Archangel Michael. Alright, so there was being illegally protected, but obviously if there's in a bloody coffin and it's hiding her out from good undercovers, they send their lovers to attack you, mixing up their own drugs, lethal chemicals within drugs. They played dirty for the love of money that was never theirs to take. Good law officials all over their sorry asses, but they don't want these good law officials to know that someone's hiding in a bloody coffin, do they? So I feel like I'm going to leave that one there. Right. These are very, 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 very dangerous people. Again, in some sort of recuperation because somebody was trying to change legal documentations, and they wanted to be able to travel around with this like stolen money or whatever. So it was making dodgy dealings, and the dodgy dealings was very dangerous. Dodgy dealings and masculine could have just got cautioned or something and then released and bailed and thought, it's alright, you just go on, carry this on, you mad bastard. Alright, you create more upheaval. Alright, so someone just keeps getting a slap on the wrists or avoiding the law, and somebody's definitely hiding a bloody coffin doors. Someone who's got involved in stealing this money because they don't want to lose a house. So the missus is like, oh yeah, oh what do you mean, I don't know where he is, he didn't come out, he didn't come back last night, I don't know where he is, because we went out last night and he didn't come back. And it's like, if I don't come back or whatever, I'll just try to get away with what I've done. Alright, don't worry, they'll protect me. It's Freemasons, we all protect each other. It's we've recorded our messenger when it all blows over, because I don't want to lose this house, do I, dolls? Alright, I'll see you later. I'm got in a fucking coffin. So they could actually be calling like missus or what have you from a fucking funeral home. They could. Somebody could be losing ownership of a funeral home in the end. Well, if they're hiding people who's wanted by these good undercovers who's trying to crack and solve a case because it's linking to some sort of stolen money, and they're hiding in a coffin at a corrupt funeral home, darling, because they've been fake and false, and they don't want to get locked up, and they just don't think people's going to use their brain nowadays. Alright. Oh my lord, oh my god, sir. It's going to be on the news at some point. Man found in coffin, trying to hide from the law, locked up in prison, documents found and pending charges. Right, so, and they're getting women, they're getting the missus to watch and a bloke to watch social media. 1919, I think, oh, they'll never know. It's never going to come to light that they're hiding in a coffin now. Of course it's not. Working on child or something like that. Could be this masculine or this masculine. Or an older masculine who's mentally retarded, who thinks no one's going to use their brain, who's linking to these older, dirty Freemasons whose proper low vibrationals telling them to get in a bloody coffin, darling. Because they're sick in the bloody head. Alright. linking to false documents, alright, labelling someone as a nutter to cover up, but the hitman was helping the bloody detective now. I'm going to leave it because I just feel like I'm just going to have to upload this, because if somebody's on here and they're one of the good law officials and they are looking and working to find somebody looking in the coffin dolls, because they don't want to go back into poverty. Okay, this is a man who's not married, or a man who could be caught in a dating, or there's two men here at least with another masculine trying to cover up a theft, and someone who's been through divorce before. Child, gift, message, high honour. Because I don't want you to use your intuition, dolls. So, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to do another reading. But, obviously, if there is good law officials trying to find somebody, yeah, just look in that bloody coffin. In this corrupt funeral dungeon. And then bang it on the news, because, well, how preposterous, how ridiculous, some of the strangest places, linking to that hidden life insurance policy inside of their home, and then like to get black magic done on you and played victim. And so yeah, sending peace, love and light, and I hope this case gets solved soon, darling, surrounding theft of money, because somebody is hiding inside of there, because they don't want to go back into poverty and they don't want to get locked up in prison. Sending peace, love and light.